Okay. So XPath, last topic and very important topic. So many people prefer XPath than other locators. This is also one of the famous locator to identify any web page elements. So when you can go for this XPath or CSS, right? If you don't have a ID name class, then how can you recognize? So how can you identify that element? So to identify the elements with the different attributes, or uniquely want to identify any element, you can go for XPath. Suppose you have a duplicate elements in the web page. You want to identify it very uniquely. So then XPath is the solution, or CSS is the solution. So suppose ID is not there for same element, then XPath or CSS is going to be unique. Because the path, so the XPath path is different. Each web element, even if it is a duplicate also. So what is XPath? XPath stands for XML path language, which is basically you're searching the HTML tags and attributes in the HTML. So based on the tags and attributes, so you will search in the HTML page, and that is called XPath. So XPath now helps in finding the direction of element, basically using tags or attributes. Tags and attributes only you will use. That's the XPath. There are two types of XPaths. One is absolute XPath, so / relative XPath, // you will use. These are the two types of XPaths we have in Selenium. So what is absolute XPath? So including all the tags from root tag to till the target tag. From root tag to till the target tag. Root tag means HTML. So root tag means this is the starting tag, this one. So from this tag to till the target which element you are identifying, that element tag. Till that, the path is right, all these nodes or tags you're going to include, right? That is called absolute XPath. So it's going to be very lengthy, right? It's going to be very lengthy. HTML, head, body, all these tags you have to write one after the other. That's going to be lengthy. So that is called absolute XPath. So absolute XPath, you will write like this /HTML /head /body and so on. The targets you will include till the target tag. Target tag is nothing but which element you are identifying, that element tag. Every element has a one tag. So as I mentioned in the beginning classes, every element has a one tag. So you have to write all the tags, and each tag is separated by single forward slash. As I mentioned, absolute XPath is denoted by single forward slash. So this is the absolute XPath. Why we should not use absolute XPath to identify the web elements, right? What is the reason? So there is a reason behind this. Suppose any developer make a change in the UI. UI, they are making changes means the web elements will, the tags, attributes will change. So if any developer adds or removes the new tags or tags in the, so in from root tag to till the target tag, then you have in that path one XPath you identified. That XPath will definitely fail. Why it will fail? So when you identified that time, suppose assume that. So suppose you assume that you identified one of the element from HTML to till some tag, and some of the element they removed. Okay, so the developer removed this element, for example. This tag they removed, this tag they removed. And when you identification time, this tag was there, but now this tag is not there. He removed it. Then Selenium will go and look for this tag also. If the tag is not there, and your element will be so not recognized, and it will report as a failure. So that there are more chances of failures. So that's the reason absolute XPath is not preferred to identify the elements. So what is relative XPath? Double forward slash we call that. You can use, or even single forward slash also you will use to separate the tags. So shortest distance to the target element is called relative XPath. In the absolute XPath, we are writing from HTML tag to till target tag, right? But here you don't need to write it from HTML. You can just start your target tag above one level or two levels above. You can start from there, you can come down. You can then from there, you can traverse down. That is called relative XPath. Relative is very close, right? Very close to target. So short distance, you don't need to take many levels up. But sometimes you might need even from bigger length also. But most of the cases you don't need from root to tag to till target tag. That you don't need. So there are less chances, right, for failing, because here you will start with a double forward slash start tag square bracket @ attribute name equal to single quote attribute value forward slash tag name 1 slash tag name 2 and so on till target tag you will write. But here you are not starting with HTML here. This is somewhere in the middle above this tag, somewhere middle, just above one level or two levels up, this tag. And this tag has a some attribute. You have to use this tag attribute. And then remaining, you don't need to write attributes, just tag names you can include. So that is called relative XPath. I'll show you how to write this relative, but this is the syntax. So in the interviews also, they will ask a lot of questions on this XPath. First question, what is XPath? Second question, what are the different type of XPaths? Third question, why you should not use absolute XPath for identifying the web page elements. Fourth question, so what is the difference between single slash and double slash in XPath? So these are the questions. So let's see what is meant by single slash and double slash. So single slash represents immediate child tag. That means next immediate tag only. That's the meaning of single slash. So while double slash represents any node, so for example, slash div slash input. So that means what is meant by this? Immediate input node inside the div node. The div immediately the input is there. That's the meaning of single slash means. Whereas in double forward slash div, double forward slash input means in the div node there are many input tags. Any input tag in the div node. That's the difference between single slash and double slash. So absolute XPath uses a single slash, while relative XPath is both the single and double slashes. See, we are using here, right? In the relative XPath, can you see here? Double slash, even single slash also you are using. For example, you want to remove this tag, you want to write, so this start tag after immediately, you want to skip this tag. You want to write this tag. Then what you can do, this remove this, just put a double backward slash. So put a double forward slash, it's a forward slashes. So these double slashes, if you put, you can skip any tags and automatically Celery will recognize. That's the double slash purpose. Now here you see, you're starting somewhere here, but what about all the tags from HTML? So this double forward slash will take care. Whatever the changes are above, it will automatically taken care. That's the power of relative XPath. Because even changes happened above this tag, you don't care. So this will take care. So that's the power of absolute relative XPath, and many people prefer relative XPath only to identify web page elements. So CSS versus XPath. So what is comparison between both of them is, so XPath basically enables bidirectional flow. Bidirectional flow means top to bottom, bottom to up. So means it traversal may go through both ways, from child to parent and parent to child. And the other way, the CSS enables one directional flow. So the traversal works only from parent to child. Parent to child only. So concerning speed and performance, XPath is slower than CSS. So CSS is better choice for speed and performance. So quickly identifies, for example, you have both XPath and CSS for the same element. Which one will recognize more quickly means CSS. So basically CSS will check in one direct, parent to child directly. But in the XPath, it will check child to parent, parent to child. Both ways it will check. So that's why it will take some time. But you cannot observe, but no, CSS is faster than XPath. So that's the one interview question also. So in CSS and XPath, which one is more efficient, and so why? So you need to say CSS is the answer, and the reason means you can say XPath enables a bidirectional flow, and traversal will happen from both ways, from child to parent, parent to child, and CSS enables only one directional flow. So the traversal works only from parent to child. So this is the reason you have to give. Traversal means flowing, right? How it will search, basically. That's the traversal flow means. So if you observe all div elements, if you want, in CSS, how you will write? Just a div you write. XPath / div. All child elements means, for example, any paragraph, then you can put this one, /p/. So element by ID. So in CSS, how you write? So tag name hash ID value, right? That's one. But here in the XPath, you will write /***. Star is nothing but any tag. Basically, you have to write here tag, right? So as per this syntax, double forward slash after you have to write a tag. But the tag place, what we are putting here, star. Star means any tag it will take. Any tag, it will take automatically. But you are not sure of the tag, you can just put a in place of tag, use the star. So star will take care. Okay, and so that's the one way how to identify elements. But we are going to see all these formulas. I don't want to scare you by seeing that, but let's go one by one. If any duplicate tags are present in the path, okay, in your no identification of element in the path, you can find a duplicate tag, same tag is there, then how you will consider? So that duplicate tags you will write it multiple times. You should not do that. So what you will do is just index it at that tag. Suppose double forward slash start tag square bracket @ attribute. Here in the CSS we didn't write a @ symbol before attribute, but here in XPath you have to write a @ symbol before attribute name. That's mandatory. And so your XPath starts with a double forward slash. Slash, say this tag is repeating. Then what I can do, I can write one time in the square brackets, you mention the index number. Okay, which index tag you are referring? The position of that tag you can refer. So that is called indexing the tag instead of duplicating a tag name multiple times. So then you can write the target tag. So that's the one of the important concept. So we'll write all the XPaths. I'll show you that. Okay, so let's go and do this. So I'll write some of the XPaths. So you can just go to facebook.com. Some footer links we'll identify. These are the footer links, right? These are all footer links. A list of elements, these are all. List of elements means it starts with the UL tag. UL means the parent tag for all the list of elements. Unordered list. This is unordered list. And every element, every option is represented by LA tag. So this, how you can identify, how can I write XPath? So these are all links, so you can use link text, right? Why you want to write XPath? So you're right. You can use a link text locator, but you can write a XPath also. Let's see, list of elements are there. So inspect, and you can see here UL tag, and this is the this is your target. This is your target. So you have to identify this tag, Facebook Lite. But so as I mentioned, the target tag is the last one, right? From target tag, you have to move one level up. One level up means LI. Here, LI above, one more LI is there. That means a duplicate tag. So both are same levels. Can you observe this? Both are same levels. If you find this kind of situation, what you need to do? Just move diagonally one more level up. Not here. One more level up means not this one. These are same levels. So this LI and this LI both are same level. So this is your target to one level up. So this is the LI. So this node is downwards. This bullet icon is downwards. So you found one more LI tag on the top of this. Basically, you can start from here to here, but here this LI doesn't have any attribute. You need to find the attribute, one more. So what you can do, just move one level up, that is UL. So this is the parent of all these child elements. So you can start from here. You can start from here. That's the shortest distance, right? Instead of writing from HTML, is this the shortest or not? This is the shortest, right? So this path is shortest distance. That is called relative XPath. So you can start from here, so /UL tag, then class you take. You can take the class. You take the class, then so write the class value, but very big class, right? If you want, you can shortcut, or you want to move one more level up, you can move one more level. You can start from here also. But one level you are increasing. It's all up to you how you want to write, okay? So I can start from here, div ID or a div aria label. I can use any one attribute. So let me write from div, okay? Div is my parent tag. Then next tag is UL, but here UL after I found LI tag. LI, another duplicate, but I want this LI. I want this LI, but what is the LI position now here? What is the position of LI here, from here to here?
Index number 3.
1, 2, 3, fourth one. So the fourth index LI you want. Just give LI of 4. So this is the path. So div UL LI 4 /A. So this is the path. So let's write that. Okay, let's write that path. Okay, so I'll go to next row. I'll start writing /. Start tag is, I decided to use a div tag, square bracket, @ ID equal to single quote. What is the ID value? Page footer. This one. Then just paste this value. Okay. Then /. So after div part you completed. So start /, start tag, square bracket, @ attribute name equal to single quotes you have to use. You should not use double quotes, okay? Make sure the attribute value you write in the single quotes. So make sure you write in the single quotes after this parent tag. Then next tag is immediate tag, means what we need to use? Single slash, right? You have to use single slash. So that single slash is so single slash represents div after immediate tag is UL. So write the UL. Next immediate tag UL after next immediate tag means again single slash. So LI square bracket. So what LI you want? Which position LI you want? Fourth position LI you want. Fourth position LI. LI after what is the last tag you want to identify? /A. That's a final tag. Final tag, you just need to write only a tag name, not required attributes. Okay, so this is the one. See, it is recognizing Facebook Lite. So this is the relative XPath, we call this. Any questions? You try, okay? So you try different one. You try different one, you'll get a better idea. So that's the how to write a list of elements are there. Any duplicate tags are there, how to write XPath. How to write XPath.
Ramesh. Ramesh, hello.
Yeah.
If UL of class value, if it is changed.
If it changes, right? That's what your question.
Yes.
Okay. So we have a, so that concept still hasn't come. That's why I didn't no explain that. You can shortcut this, which is not these numbers are suspectable, right? These are not clear. They might change anytime numbers, right? So I want to ignore this.
Yes.
So there is an option for us contains. Yesterday we discussed contains, so starts with ends with formulas. You remember in the CSS. Same
Correct.
concept is available in XPath also.
Okay.
But here you will not use the regular expressions. In the CSS, you use the regular expressions. But in the XPath, you will use a function names you will use. Contains function is there.
Okay.
Starts hyphen with function is there. Ends hyphen with function is there. So the function means, you know, right? The method name parenthesis, right? Double quote parenthesis inside, you write the values. So that kind of thing is there. But let me tell you that also. We have formula that also. I'll give you, so that also. Here we have contains parenthesis. Text function, starts hyphen with function, not function, last function, position function. So these are all XPath functions. See, I clearly given here. How can you identify dynamically changing elements? So using XPath functions, contains, starts hyphen with, access XPaths. These are the powerful concepts you can use them. So same, let's apply contains formula, and I'll show you that. How to write in the, instead of going one level up, you can use UL here, you can shortcut. So contains, if you use contains means what? Anywhere, right? Anywhere. So in this class attribute value, anywhere you can take, like you take only footer, or you can take only UI list. Not required all you need to write. So that's the convenient with the contains. Contains is more flexible. You can take in the beginning, you can take in the middle, you can take it in the at the end, or you can take a partial. So that's the flexibility with the contains. But you don't have flexibility with other functions, like starts with, you have to only take a starting part of class. You cannot take here. You cannot take even second part also. Starts with the starting part of that attribute, or starting part of that string. So that's the difference between starts with and contains. So let me use contains also. Let me go to other. Same. So I'm not going to take up div. I will start with the UL only. That also another possible way. So many ways you can write XPath. So /UL. Now, which is you want to shortcut? Class attribute. So you have to use contains. Contains of parenthesis, right? The function means parenthesis starts, round bracket starts, @ class, comma, single quote. So I want to take only partial UI list. I'll take only UI list. See, I don't want to write a bigger, just a shortcut over. So close the normal bracket. The function, contains function, I'm closing. Contains function closing. Now this one you have to close, this outer bracket. That is square bracket. So parent part is done. So UL after what is the next tag? /li. But which li you want? Fourth li, right? Square bracket 4. Then li4. Li4 means you reached here, this portion. From here to here, it will jump automatically. li4 if you are given, it will jump here. Then this li after what is the next tag? You want to identify EA tag. See, this is the another way to identify. Oh, it's identifying on the top. Because there, same pattern is there, UL. So there you have same. It is looking for the, here also UL list is there. Local selector, but you have to So same UL structure is there on the top. So duplicates. So what you can do, you take a page footer, okay, at least page footer. So make sure that while using contents, there is no duplicates. If duplicates are there, you have to use a unique word. So let me take UA list is common. I'll take a page footer. So instead of UA list, I'll use a page footer. Page footer. Now see, it will just look for this word. This is not there. This is not here. Right? In this class, this UL class, that a page footer is not there. So obviously it will look for that. Okay, this UL contains this page footer. So it will come here. It will search basically in the HTML. Selenium will go and search in the HTML. And which tag class attribute has that value, it will search. Then it will traverse down to 4th LI. Then the path it will search one by one. That's why it takes time with XPath. See, exactly it is identifying now. Is it clear? If it is dynamically changes, how to handle? Contains formula you can use. Are we good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now so next you can practice this concept. No, in the LinkedIn web page, you have such kind of scenarios. You can try it out. So I'll log out. Okay, let's log out. Log out. So on the bottom, you have the footer links. These are the footer links. Can you see here some of the duplicates also available here? So and the challenging here is the nice, if you practice this structure and this structure and all this structure, they have created a UL tags and LI tags same. Structure is same. Only names are varying because these are links, right? General section, these are the same structure. If you observe that, just take one example. See, it starts with the UL tag, right? It starts with the UL, then A tag, right? Same structure you can find for this also. See, identify here also. See, UL, Li2A. Same structure you can find here also. UL, Li3A, right? So like that you have a same structure, UL structure. But how you can differentiate? So that you need to understand the proper structure. See, suppose here, can you observe here, jobs here is there and here also there, right? And one more, learning here also there, and here also there. So duplicates. Then how can you recognize? How can you recognize these elements? Right? So that's the main concept. Any questions here? So we'll come back and I'll show you this, how to identify this, okay? So let's join back because this is going to end, right? Let's join back. So with the same link, and we'll see that. Yeah. Thank you.